Put your hands together like this, come on. You having a good time so far? Well, guys, we're thankful as we can be to be hanging out with you guys tonight. I just want to take a second right now and acknowledge the one who's worthy of all praise, our God, who is faithful and good at all times. Amen? You know, it's funny, though, that doesn't necessarily mean that life is easy, does it? We all have those days, right, when we look at the sky and we're like, okay, what in the world is going on, God? Right? You guys had a day like that before? Raise your hand. Yeah. I had a lady walk up to me not too long ago in an autograph line. And all she did was hold out a picture of a little boy. She said he would have been 3 today. She said that she sent him to spend the night with his father, her ex-husband, like she'd done many nights before. But that on this night, her ex-husband woke up in a fit of rage. He walked into the boy's room, while he was sleeping and murdered her son. What are we supposed to do with that, guys? I mean, really, what do? You fall on your knees, you look at the sky, you say, God, if you're sovereign, if you're in control, then where are you now? You know, I spent 3 weeks not sleeping very well after I met that lady. One night I went down to my basement and started writing out my thoughts, and as I was writing, it occurred to me that I had a moment in my life where I thought God had abandoned me as well. I remember it well. I was 5. My dad walked into my room and he said, son, I'm leaving. And with that, he turned and walked out the door. He had never come back. And I remember being a child, crying my eyes out, praying that God would bring my father back and asking God, if you're real, then where are you right now? The reality is that every single one of us at some point or another, we have to face up with injustice, you know? Sooner or later, that world that is broken and sinful and is not our home will put something right in our face, and it'll shake our faith. It'll shake our foundation to the core, and in a moment, we'll be left wondering, what is going on, God? Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. You've already faced it. Some of you don't have a clue, but I promise you that day is coming. But when that day comes, and you're on your knees crying out to God, saying, God, where are you now? I believe God would answer you like this. I believe he would say, my child, I am before you. I will be long after you. And always, I will be with you. This is our new single called Always. We hope it blesses you guys tonight.